Duitsland. Kan niet naar Duitsland, daar zijn ze zo streng. Waar kan ik heen? Ik kan niet naar Chili. Kan niet naar Chili, daar doen ze zo eng. Wil niet wonen in Kuwait, want Kuwait dat is me te heet. En wat Amerika betreft, dat land bestaat niet echt. Waar kan ik heen? Ik wil niet naar Noord-Ierland. Niet naar Noord-Ierland, daar gaat alles stuk. Waar kan ik heen? Ik kan niet naar China. Ik wil niet naar China, dat is me te druk. Ik wil niet wonen in Schotland, want Schotland dat is me te na. En de USSR, dat gaat me net te ver. Is er leven op Pluto? Kun je dansen op de maan? Is er een plaats tussen de sterren waar ik heen kan gaan? Is er leven op Pluto?
Oh, damn. Shit, I didn't realize my microphone was unmuted. Hello everyone, sorry about that. No, you remain muted. Oh lord. Welcome in everyone. Welcome in. Hi Timber, hi, welcome in. So today we are going to be playing, hang on, let me, a little bit too much chest there. Twitch will not like that. Alright, here we are. Today we're going to be playing more Endfield, because there is at least one more event that your boy has not done yet. I think there's like something else expiring as well, but we're gonna do Gilberta's event today. I keep saying Angelina. Look, she is Angelina, okay? She is most likely a reconvener, like a clone of Angelina or something. We're gonna do Gilberta's event today. After that, I don't know. I was actually like, I was really doubting if I wanted to go live today because I'm making really good progress on the video. I know I keep bringing up the video. I'm very sorry. I really shouldn't do that, but man, I'm just. Look, I'm gonna drop the subject now. Let's get back into it. So we're gonna finish Angelina's event. If it goes anything like the other events, it will take us 2 hours roughly, because these events take a while. Hi, Aiden Smith. After that, yeah, we'll have to see what's gonna happen after that. Let me plug in my controller and we'll get started. But how's everyone doing? Hope you had a nice weekend. I have not updated the schedule on Twitch yet, but I did post it in my server and on Blue Sky and Twitter. So basically, the schedule for this week is on Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm gonna play B3313 for Mario Day. It's a horror mod from Super Mario 64. I'm very excited. I've been meaning to play it for a very long time. It's weird. Like, what little I've seen of it, it is really weird. When I say horror mod, I don't just mean like, oh my god, it is the thing is spooky or whatever, you know? It's really weird. It's like liminal horror, kind of. So I'm very curious to see how that's gonna play out. Okay, hang on. Anyway, let me put on Arknights for y'all. Yeah, we're not gonna waste any time today. We're just getting right into it. Let's see, does this look good? Yeah, here we are. All right. That's gonna be on Tuesday, and on Friday, to celebrate hitting 500 followers on Twitch. Finally, yeah, this happened a while ago. We hit the 500 followers on Twitch a while ago, but because my follower count on Twitch keeps bouncing up and down, I gave it a little time while I prepared a celebratory event. You've probably noticed that I had like a follower milestone at 500 that said if we hit 500 followers, I'll do a karaoke, and that's what we're gonna do on Friday the 13th. And Meep is gonna join me because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm really glad that she agreed to help me out with that, because I have never done karaoke at all. So especially not as like on a stream as a VTuber kind of stuff, you know. But it's gonna be fun. If you wanna suggest a song for that, if you are like, you know, Rico, I really love this song and I would love to hear you take a wrench to this song, there is posts on Blue Sky and Twitter that you can reply to with your song, and there is a special channel in the Discord server that you can post songs to that you want Meep and I to butcher. Sorry, not butcher, I mean dismantle live on stream. It's gonna be fun, I'm sure. I actually quite like singing and playing instruments and such. I actually did a stream like once a long time ago where I replaced the strings on my guitar, on my bass guitar, on stream with like a cam. It was a mess. It was a pain. Replacing strings takes a long time, and then I replaced the strings, and then I barely played on my bass guitar since then. But you know, the old strings had been on there for like a decade, so it really needed new strings. Hi there, O6V, welcome in. So yeah, we're back in Arknights Endfield. Gonna play Gilberta's event, and if you guys can remember, last time I streamed this, which was last Friday, I accidentally started her event, so we got the first cutscene already out of the way. So if for whatever reason you want to see that cutscene, you'll have to go back to the last Endfield VOD. It's somewhere in between there. as I was doing Yvonne's event. But not much happened. It was mostly like the introduction, like Gilberta just floating there, or how do you pronounce it? Do they pronounce it Gilberta or Gilberta? Yeah, anyway. Let's get into it. Let me make sure that the volume is loud enough.
This package needs to reach the canteen. The recipient should be one of the staff there.
Yeah, it looks loud enough.
It's almost mealtime, so we need to hurry. If you're ready, Endman, we can set off anytime.
It's probably the same voice. Start timer? What? Is this a timed mission? Uh-oh.
I've spent a few days at the back.
Oh no.
The UWST canteen staff.
It's timed.
Made some meals for me. As for the taste, picky isn't really on the menu in times like this.
Whee!
Everyone's doing their best to bring the good old days back.
Oh Jesus. I wasn't expecting this to be timed. So Gilberta is kind of interesting because she is the first operator that they showed who looks exactly like an operator in the original Arknights. Hi there, employee.
Oh, is this our order of special condiments? Thank you, Miss Messenger. Just in time.
This voice actor sounds familiar.
The underground water pipes have been contaminated.
The underground
by
water
light.
pipes.
We don't even have safe food and water anymore. The crew will have to make do with field rations.
Oh, that's rough.
Now, with these condiments...
But yeah, so Gilberta was the first operator that they kind of revealed for Endfield that looked exactly like an operator from the first game. And back then we knew nothing about her, like I don't think we even knew her name, so we thought that just, oh hey, Angelina is gonna be back in Endfield. But no, she's Gilberta. And she's not the only one now, like I literally have one in my team over here, Ardelia, who looks exactly like a Yafyala. And that kinda now goes hand in hand with the revelation of... Wait, what? Is it already over? That kind of went hand in hand with the whole concept of reconveners, which are life forms born from Originium. Is that it? Nah, I probably have to go back to her and talk to her again. This game is very heavily hinting at that the overarching super evil from the first game, the darkness. Or the light, I think it was called, that it won, and that it managed to exterminate life in some capacity, and that the administrator, thanks to Originium, was able to bring life back into existence. I'm not even like, this is not even like a story twist or anything like that. That's literally just theory so far, like things that people have been theorizing about. That like some kind of battle was lost, and but life was able to come back thanks to Originium, and that explains why there are operators around that, like Levitain over here, who look exactly like operators from Arknights. In a way, they've been cloned or backed up in some way. But it's all just a theory. It's not actually been hard confirmed, I think. Well, Levitain literally calls herself a reconvener. But it's also kind of questionable if they're really clones or not, because Levitain can remember her previous life as Surtur. But I don't know if like an operator like Ardelia can remember, or Angelina. I guess we'll find out, maybe? This would be the ideal time for us to like learn, because Surtur and Levitain were always a unique case, because Surtur was constantly losing her memories and everything. So who the fuck knows, really?
Package description reads precision machine parts. I think this goes to the core AIC area. I've delivered plenty of things like this. We need to make sure it arrives without a single dent or scratch. Otherwise, the recipients will get really upset and loud. Fingers crossed for no hiccups. Tell me when you're ready, Endman.
I'm ready. So I have absolutely no idea what's gonna happen anymore or not.
This area was really devastated by the disaster. I wonder if things got better.
I also feel like that whole aspect of the story is like probably less important than whatever's going on with the Ether and with our main villains and such. Like Rhodes Island was the pharmaceutical company that you worked for in the first game, and they are just another faction in the world now, but they're kind of elusive. But every single operator who's a carbon copy of an operator from the first game belongs to the Rhode Islands faction. I don't even know where to begin to describe it. This game's lore is very complicated, y'all. It kind of has the issue where half the time you hear something and you might think it's a spoiler, but it's not actually a spoiler. It's just fans conjuring, conjecturing, and half the time they're wrong as well.
Is this
So
a special day? You're personally delivering a package for
I love
me.
this guy.
And
I love
hello
this
there,
guy.
Miss Messenger. I hope the parts are still in good working order.
I got you addicted to this game. Yeah, I'm happy to hear
Don't
that.
worry, the package is in pristine condition.
How's it going?
Our partnership with the UWST is going well. Getting clean water is our primary concern right now.
Yeah, the canteen.
Not just drinking water. We're also really low on industrial water. And thank goodness my order for the special...
Oh my.
Never mind me. The Enman's here. So everyone...
I'm sorry, but I'm kind of half skipping through this. I don't want this to take another 2 hours, you know. I've been so slow with these events. They're not supposed to take 2 hours to complete. I'm just very slow with them. And mostly I want to get to like the good stuff because I know that something is going to happen that's going to like delve into Gilberta's backstory or something. Like that's how the last event, all of these events go. You start off by doing something for an operator, and then it turns into like a whole spiel that reveals you something about their backstory. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. It reveals you something about their backstory. I wish that like I wouldn't mind having some kind of vehicle or something to move around areas more conveniently. I know that you're supposed to set up zip lines and shit, but
I have total faith in you all.
you can still have something like a bike or something, you know, that will slightly speed up your movement speed through open world areas and still have the zip lines as a faster alternative. I saw someone who set up like a whole chain of zip lines in an area so that they hit like the zip line limit on setting that up, but now they can very quickly move through that area whenever they want to.
Final package. Description reads, if you're ready, Endman, we can set up.
Let's go. This is this is like cozy game music, you know.
Everyone in the medical bay is kind-hearted, but they have to handle way too many patients. There aren't enough beds, and people are running out of ideas. Seeing children in the medical bay also makes me really sad. None of them should suffer like this.
Oh, they give me barely any time for this one. Man, speaking of cozy games, I have to admit, chat, I've been watching some people play that Bocopia game, and that game looks really cute. Really cozy. I'm tempted to pick it up. But apparently they've run out of supplies of it or something.
Thank goodness it's finally arrived.
Hang on a second.
We have so many injured and our medical supplies are running low. I can't imagine what things would be like if we didn't get restocked. You two are true lifesavers. Oh, and Gilberta, while you were away, little Carly refused to get her
Carly!
injections again.
Again, but I told her she'd get a prize if she took her medication properly. All right, Carly. Miss Gilberta is back.
Hi, Sarisa.
Little Carly must have
Do you need to be high level to do the events? No, I don't. Like the enemies that I've fought in these events so far have been like level 30-ish. I think that the actual restriction is like certain progress in the story. Yeah, you have to complete. So you have to complete Chapter 1, Process 4, which means you have to basically complete the entire storyline in Valley 4 to do most of these events, which makes sense. So they want you to get up to the next major chapter in the story, and I guess like the point where you go to the next region. Which these events last for 2 more days. Getting there, if you were to start now, it's absolutely possible, but it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to do some work. It's not even the actual MSQ. The biggest issue is that the MSQ likes to level gate you a lot. So you need to like get your overall account level up frequently. I think it's like you need to be like level not like level 30, 40 or something for the entire MSQ in Valley 4. Lurker, you need to sleep to wake up for an appointment? Alright. Have a good lurk, Teresa.
Been running all over the place. She was just here and now she's gone.
I will say that the actual
Looking
operators,
for me?
um,
You finally remember something?
it's around like, I want to say like level, like, see, from 40 to 60 is when things start like ramping up in terms of costs. But if you have like a full set, or like level 60, yeah. So if you promote an operator to E2, E2 is still fairly doable. So you can probably get your operators up to level 60, but around this part between 60 and 80 is really when like the costs for leveling start to really ramp up. But you'll probably be fine. You're gonna have to do some work probably, but also I'm not even sure if these events are completely temporary, to be honest. Like it could be that the rewards are temporary. I'm not sure. Complete the side mission. Yeah, see here, complete the side mission. Let us know a message to earn generous rewards. So that's my main thing. I'm not sure if the actual story itself is temporary, because these stories feel so important. Like they reveal so much information about operators and about the world that it really feels like these should not be temporary. But I don't want to take a risk, you know, so that's why I'm doing them now. But it wouldn't surprise me if you can just do the actual mission whenever you want. But the special rewards are for a limited time. Because that's how the way that Arknights, the original Arknights deals with temporary story events is that this temporary story event will take place across like 2 or 3 weeks or something, and you'll get like special rewards for completing it. And then it will go away for a year, and then 1 year later they'll rerun it. And after the rerun is complete, the story event will... That rerun is your last chance to get the temporary rewards for the story event. Or to get like the non-permanent rewards, like extra materials and originium and such. And after that, the story event gets added to the pool of stories that you can play. And as soon as it enters that pool, you can no longer get the... How do I put this? Like, they have like the special unique rewards that come from the story events. And you have the generic rewards, like extra materials, extra Originium Prime, extra this, extra that, you know. And the unique rewards in Arknights, once the event is over and the rerun is over and it's been added to the pool of events, you can still get those unique rewards. But you can no longer get the generic rewards. And I would not be surprised if this is going to work the same way. That you... as soon as the story event is over, that you can replay it in some other way, that you can still access it in some way, you just can no longer get these rewards. The problem is I am not sure about that, so I don't want to like say something that turns out it's not true, you know? But if that is the case, then you don't really need to worry about the event. Like, you're gonna miss out on some of those generic rewards. But honestly, like, if you, for your own sanity's sake, I would say don't force yourself. If you want to play the game up to that point, then definitely go for it. The story is really good. I really like it. I will say that, like, the Valley 4 stuff is really cool and good and interesting and cool. And has a very cool finale. But it's like, once you get to the second region, that's when the game kind of does the same thing that Final Fantasy XIV did, where... Once you get past the first chapter of the story, basically, that's when it starts sprinkling in the spice, you know, where you start realizing, wait, there's more going on here. This is a bit more complicated than I thought at first. This is a bit more complicated and interesting, and there's more going on, even with the villains, than I thought at first. Like, they are more than just generic bad guys, kind of. Like Final Fantasy XIV did that, because as soon as you finish the 2.0 storyline and you enter 2.1, they introduce you to the character Elidibus in Final Fantasy, who is allied with who is an Ascian, who the Ascians in Final Fantasy XIV are the main group of villains. But Elidibus does not quite operate on the same level as the other Ascians. He has different motivations. And that's the first time a Final Fantasy really makes you go, wait a second, there's a bit more going on here. And Endfield does something similar, where once you're done with the Valley 4 storyline, that's when it starts throwing in just a tiny little curveball, you know? Just to bring a little bit of balance. Like, right when you're starting to figure things out, there's the curveball. It's not big, but it's there, and I really like that. Because I really like Final Fantasy 14, and this reminds me of that. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. Where do I go? We were trying to find this girl, I think. Oh my god. Hopefully it's redoable. I don't have a ton of time during the week. Yeah, I mean, they would be crazy not to bring these events back in some way, you know? They would be absolutely out of their minds if they didn't do that. I cannot imagine them not doing that. Because that's one of the big reasons why I never got into Genshin later. Is because there's just straight up important story events in Genshin that you cannot do anymore. Never, ever again. You know? So, like, I'm like very much like, what's the point of getting into Genshin now if I'm just gonna be missing major story beats. So I really hope that they don't make that mistake with this. It took them a long time to start bringing back story events for the first game, because originally, after like the 1 year rerun was your last chance to play a temporary story event in original Arknights, and then it would never be back again. I was so happy when they started bringing back an archive of them, so you could replay them whenever you wanted. That was such a good update. I really hope that they carry that forward into this. Okay, but I do need to check where the fuck I'm supposed to go now. Hang on. Here we go. Oh, I'm not tracking it. That's why it keeps disappearing. I should have stayed there. I really hate how much they level gate the MSQ in this, though. Like, the fact that you every few quests they just go like, okay, now come back when you're level. Come back when you're a little richer. The fact that they do that every few main scenario quests is so annoying.
Found you, Carly. I win. I don't want needles. I want to play with cameras.
Nobody likes needles, but I mean, well, some people probably like needles, but.
Cameras? So you weren't just running away from the needles because you were scared? The security guard gave me his old camera. He also told me I'll become a great photographer.
I'm the ghost punisher of children who refuse injection.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. You're just an admin.
I love how goofy you can make the administrator. Great photographers never miss their injections.
But I can't even take a proper photo.
But what does that have to do with your ability to get injected?
What photo should I take? I don't know. My rock photos look ugly. My rich Neum slug photos look ugly. The long ears kept jumping around, and all my photos ended up super blurry. Maybe try snapping things you like, Carly. It'll be fun.
Is there anything you like? Is there anything you like, Carly?
What do I like? I like you, Miss Gilberta.
Then take a picture of her.
Oh, I like you as well, Carly.
Carly, won't you take a photo of Miss Gilberta? I'm gonna keep mixing up Jill and Gil.
I want to do that. But all my photos look ugly. I want to be in the same photo as Miss Gilberta. That'd be super good. Once we take the photo, you'll be super brave and get your injection. Okay? Okay. Photo first, then we'll head back for the injection. So, Endman, can I ask you for a little favor?
Yes. Oh.
Look at the camera. Say cheese. Cheese!
Perfect.
Wow! Such a pretty photo!
I know, right? I have a really good eye for photos.
Endman, please!
Sure, kid. I don't know how I did. I just pressed the button. Gotta work on the focus and the white balance. The more the more of the drywalls in there, the better.
Carly, if you want pretty photos, why not snap things you like? And I know you like orange juice, Dozy the plush, and visiting the Gramps and Grannies at the worker dorms.
Gramps and Grannies?
We can go around and look for things you like, Carly. Photography is our way of recording beautiful things into snapshots of precious memories. Beautiful things! I know what I want to take a photo of! I'm gonna get my injection, and I'll take photos of my friends being brave!
Pictures of syringes?
You're just as brave as your friends, Carly. Thank you, Miss Scoberta! And you too, Endman.
You're welcome, kid. Oh, the name Carly is forever ruined for me because of that show iCarly. I always think of iCarly.
No. What I meant was, I
What?
really like photos, but I was just thinking about what I said to Carly. I told her to find things she likes.
What do you like, Gilberta?
But I'm in a heap of a mess myself. I can't even figure out what to write. And I never found the courage.
I know what you are. What is it you're holding?
Nothing. It's just a letter. Let's just talk about something else, Endman. Why don't we look around and see if anyone needs help?
Brother, why are you waving that thing in front of my face if you're just gonna hide it when I point it out? Anime trope number 56, variation B. Oh shit, the owl.
Edmund, we got a situation.
What is it? His portraits look so serious, but then you actually meet him and he's just like a silly guy, you know?
Remember our water purifier project?
No.
Mr. Andre, you've already mentioned this before.
Yeah.
Mm.
Guess I was getting a little too desperate, and I forgot all about it.
Yeah, Big Al. I love him. He's such a great character.
Anyway, Supervisor Perlica just replied. She reviewed our asset register. It should be somewhere right outside the Ether test site.
I love how I also love his voice acting. The voice actor did a really good job finding like a voice that works for like an owl, you know.
Honestly, the place where it's registered seems rather odd.
Honestly, the place where it's registered seems rather odd. Ooh.
The crewmates of the power plateau should have retreated to the worker dorms already. Can I ask you to check the worker dorms and figure out what happened?
Also, this music, by the way, is one of my favorite songs in the game. It's like it has that, like, you know, like that getting down to business kind of vibe to it, you know? Like discussing important things. This is the kind of music that you, like, plot your master scheme to, that you play 4D chess to.
What a coincidence. We're right in the worker dorms. We'll ask around right away.
I keep thinking this game shouldn't be good since it's free, but it keeps proving me wrong. Well, that's the whole thing, you know. If you have a game that's free to play, but it has like cash shop elements in it, you want to bind people to it. And there's many ways in which you can manipulate people and push their buttons, but especially with how competitive the gacha game scene is, and how competitive the games industry, and especially the gas section of the games industry is in general. At the end of the day, what really matters is a game actually good? And is it fun to play? If it isn't, then people are gonna bounce off on it, you know? That's like, what's a good example? I mean, I guess that if I'm gonna bring up an example, probably like recently Concord and Highguard, you know? Those games are not bad, but they just didn't exactly blow anything out of the gate, you know? Like, they just weren't good enough to bind people right from the start. And then the publishers panicked and pulled the plug on both of those games almost immediately. So they never got a chance to like improve or build up an audience or anything. So, you know? So like, yeah, at the end of the day, a game needs to be good and fun to play.
Wonderful. Now the thing I need is the filter of that water purifier.
And also Hypergriff, you have to keep in mind, this game was first announced like 4 years ago. This game has been cooking, and I think that like the first beta test started 2 years ago. This game has been cooking for a very long time. They have like... They have assembled this game in a lab to make sure that it's like... It was completely ready to go before they released it. Because Hypergriff realized like this is their shot. Because a lot of people bounced off on the original Arknights because it's all... dinky little 2D sprites and stuff. I really like the art style and the approach of Arknights, but this kind of game just is much easier to appeal to people. So Hypergriff knew this has to be perfect right out of the bat if we want people to keep playing this. And then they released it, and unfortunately, I really don't like the gacha in this game. I feel like they're way too stingy with it. But that's... I feel like I'm not alone in that. So hopefully the gacha system is going to improve, or I'm just going to completely stop engaging with it, because I just get, I'm not gonna lie, chat, I get incredibly frustrated with the banners in this. I was able to pull Levitain because the MSQ showers you in rewards and pulls, but as soon as that's over, it's over, you know? And now I just feel like I'm wasting my pulls on banners, on the operators that I want. So that part I'm really not happy with the way that they've been approaching that.
I checked the asset
But that's
register.
personal preference.
An Endfield scientist named Rope is in charge of the
Rope.
purifier unit.
Never rush games, yeah. In practice, unfortunately, it's often like a question of budget and such.
He was overseeing the project.
But hi Meep, welcome in.
The asset register indicates the item is last.
You can't hear, but you're here? Good.
I'd like to get an update on the filter. Edmund, could you please visit Rope for me?
Can you do hindsight? What? Can you do hand signs, she says.
Leave it to us.
I could look into the... Doesn't Twitch now have built-in CC? Or something? I keep seeing that on streams, but I don't know if that's built in now or not. Hi Rob. You know, chat, I was at the end there, I stopped paying attention to what Andre was telling me. I was so busy talking.
He seems to be in great pain. I hope there's something we can do for him.
About a week. We rescued him just outside the Ether test site.
Was he carrying
few
anything?
Personal belongings, ID cards, gloves, and that sort of stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Got it.
Min, maybe we should leave for a while.
Okay, yeah, we'll just leave. Do you see her ears? Look like her ears kept resetting to like their default idle state there. Some weird animation glitches. Did look very happy back there. I can notice your ears are drooping.
I feel like I haven't really helped those who are suffering.
You know, I need to check if I can get some small improvements on my 3D model. I want the ears to be more animated than they are right now.
I could have arrived at the valley sooner. Okay, Endman. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna look for the filter.
Be my guest. The less I have to do. Hmm?
You gotta let me do something. I can't just sit around feeling bad and helpless all day. No. That still sounds sad and depressed. Alright. I'm doing this because I want to help everyone.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's at the power plateau. You know, chat, I have already forgotten what we're even doing. Oh yeah, we need to get the water filter, yeah. I was gonna bring something up, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah! since Meep is watching my stream muted.
And use it to predict the weather or to track the prey.
This is something, if you ever get into like content creation or video editing, especially for short form content, like shorts and such, you know, like little clips, it's very important to edit them in a way where people who are watching them without sound can understand what's going on. So that's why all shorts have like those you know, like text on screen basically. They all have like subtitles and captions, and usually the captions are also edited in like a high pace with high energy kind of way. Especially for short form content, it's very important. But I feel like I'm currently like, so I'm working on a video. I've been working on it for like a long time because I add captions to the entire video, and I try to edit them with a certain amount of energy and pacing. But adding captions to an entire video, like the total length of the video is like 40 minutes or something, it takes a very long time. It's a lot of work. And I'm seriously considering like skipping that step or like limiting how many captions I add. But the thing is that it does allow people to watch, they could basically watch the whole video without sound if they wanted to. I just don't know if there's any point in doing that for like a 40-minute video. But I have gotten positive feedback to it in past videos, because it's not the first time I've done that. So, I don't know, it's like, it's a lot of extra work, but it's, I think it's actually worth the extra work as well, because like I get positive feedback on it, but man, it takes so much time and work to add though. To add like into the entire video.
Miss Gilberta. Hold on, you're going in.
I found ways to speed up the process, but it's still a lot of work.
For one thing, the site is still quite dangerous. Our rescue teams can hardly carry out their work in there.
You can also reason that it's the fact that it's so much extra work is what makes it worth doing, you know.
But I have to go in and find a piece of very important machinery.
If you insist. But do you really have to go in there?
It's alright, I'm going with her.
Well, since the admin said so.
Is this a German accent that this guy has?
Fine, I'll grant you passage. But as part of our safety precautions, do not stay in there for more than 60 minutes, even if you fail to find your thing. Nothing personal. Just trying to keep.
Yeah, I think that this is a German voice actor. With a very subtle German accent.
My analyzer can detect residual blight extracts in the filter. This will give us an approximate location of the device. Andre gave me the analyzer before I left for this search. The analyzer has identified several potential locations. I'm sending you the data. I think we should look around this place first. Use the scanner. We should find something.
This brings me to like a little theory of mine, chat, that I like to call... well, it's definitely not my theory, first of all. Like, this is a fairly no shit kind of thing, you know, but...
This entire place is now a ruin.
Something about accents. Like, if you do not have a certain accent and you're trying to imitate that accent, you have a tendency to overdo it, you know, like to really play it up so that you actually sound like the accent. But if you do have a certain accent, you kind of have, instead of the tendency to downplay it, like, it's a difference between putting on a German accent and actually being a German speaking English, you know. They sound different. You can recognize both of them as German accents. But I think that that's like the secret to sounding authentically, is to sound like, not like you're trying to play up an accent, but to sound like you're playing down the accent. It's like in small little subtleties that like make an accent sound like real, instead of just trying to pretend to sound a certain way, you know? You know what I'm saying? You're picking up what I'm putting down, chat?
There's blight everywhere.
Oh god. Hang on. There it is. I didn't realize that you could actually walk down here. This area was blocked off. See, this is another reason why I think that these events are probably going to be permanent. Because they take you into areas of the map that are literally sealed off until you start these events. So, I'm very certain that these things are gonna be permanent. You dig around and find a note hidden in a bottle. Day 5. The filtration unit's design flaw is worse than I feared. At least I was exposed to the contents. Already my mind slows like rusted clockwork. I must keep blap from touching it. These battered lab tools will suffice. Just need to patch the breach. Blap!
What is this?
100% have a weird accent
Someone
too.
leave this behind?
Yeah, it's the same for me. Like I have a Dutch accent technically, I think. The funny thing is that I know what a Dutch accent sounds like, and I personally think that mine is not too bad. Like I've like heard Dutch people speak English who have really strong Dutch accents. Like they speak English well, but their accent is just so strong and overwhelming. Day 19. I can no longer gauge my own deterioration. The blight steals time itself. Phantoms flicker at the edges of vision. Sometimes a shadow that might have been me. They dissolve at my touch. My memories bleed away like sieve-held water. I rewrote the safe's code. A failsafe against forgetting. Remember the duty. Remember him.
The name part has been blacked out.
Yeah, what's going on here? Some weird shit happening here, chat. Wait. Oh, no. I've been down there. Yeah. So this part is new then. I think. You dig around in the asphalt and find a note hidden in a bottle. Day 173. What was I meant to do? Oh yes, the filtration unit's flaw. But why? The reason slips through my fingers. These pages speak of experiments. Someone named Blep? The schematics seem corrected now. And what remains?
Whoever left this here seems like a lost soul.
What the fuck is going on? The ether and its
The
impact.
rift really affected the environment. Look at the floating rocks. No one knows when they'll start falling back to the ground. The UWST can only seal this place off for now.
Yeah. I wonder when this place will recover.
We can only pray that time can heal these wounds. Oh, Endman. The blight seems to get worse the deeper we go. There might be enemies active nearby. We'd better be careful.
Yep, the blight does tend to do that, yeah. Wait, huh? Go to the next location?
It's getting pretty late. Let's find...
Oh, okay, we're entering the actual mission now. She's very cute. I'm kind of sad I didn't fool her.
To save the day. Messengers
Oh.
always deliver. Incredible, right? Nothing can stop a messenger. Look out, over there.
I'm very sad that I didn't pull her, chat, but I just didn't have. Like, I wanted to save some pulls for the other banner, you know. She has a very useful ability. But I wanted to save some pulls for Yvonne's banner, and I didn't feel like spending money on the gacha in this game. So this is what it's like to play as Angelina. Angelina is a very interesting operator in the original
More enemies
Arknights.
might be hiding nearby. Endman, we gotta keep going.
Okay, how are we supposed to get up there?
I thought of a clever solution along the way. Alright, Endman. Close your eyes.
Should have been a paid game with 3 characters. Yeah, I think I would have preferred that if it was just like an action RPG and like the what was that game called again? The Granblue RPG, you know, Relink or something. I would have preferred it if this game was something like that.
No peeking. I'm giving you a surprise.
What? What kind of surprise? Oh my god, why is my brain like this? I'm sorry, chat. I don't know why, but my brain suddenly, my head suddenly like it's like someone is like putting a cushion, stuffing a cushion into my head.
You're feeling much lighter, right? Let's hop on.
Oh shit!
Or they'll really
We got
catch up
we
with
got the
us.
moon physics. I want to check here. There's not going to be anything here, but I do want to check here real quick. Oh no, it's the wall. It's a wall. But yeah, it just means that I'm gonna miss out on a lot of characters since the gacha is so stingy. Stingy. It was the same in OG Arknights. Like, I actually paid for like the monthly pass in Arknights for a while. But I still didn't have enough to get like all of the
Ever tried
operators.
living in low gravity? Takes getting used to, right?
Oh my god. Meow.
For a courageous messenger, nothing's ever too heavy.
I'm glad that they added like a jump button and platforming to this game. It is very oh, there goes the admin, no! Oh. Could you imagine if that was just it for the admin?
Just imagine yourself as a kite and feel the ephemeral link between your body and the land. And that is the trick of flying.
Man, if only it was that easy. But yeah, so the thing with Angelina in the original Arknights was that one of her skills had a passive effect
Over here. Is
where
this
it's...
a UWST safe? Perhaps the filter we're looking for is right inside.
So one of her abilities had like the passive effect that it would apply a passive heal to every other operator on the field. So they would just passively heal the entire time, like over time. As long as Angelina was like, was not actively using her skill. And the cool thing about that effect is that it even affected operators that could not be healed normally, like Mudrock. Mudrock is a very good tank operator, but her whole twist is that she generates her own shields, but she cannot be healed by medic operators. But Angelina's heal overrid that ability and would heal even Mudrock. So that she was this really interesting, cool operator with like very unique effects that barely any other operators had. Hi AF, I'm doing well, thank you for asking. How are you doing today? I always like trying to build
Wherever I look,
strategies around
I see
Angelina because
nothing
she was
but
just...
these horrifying
She had
images.
such special, unique abilities. Another one of her abilities was her ability to lower the weight class of enemies, which made certain enemies that should not be able to be pushed normally suddenly pushable. And if an enemy in original Arknights is pushable, you can throw them into pits and instantly kill them, which is very useful in certain stages.
This land has been torn apart. People have lost their loved ones, their friends, and even their dreams. Their hearts, too, have been torn into pieces.
Especially if you combine her with the operator Weedy, who has like a push machine that is a bit stronger than most push operators. So Weedy can push more than most operators. Angelina can lower the weight class of enemies to make them lighter. And the two of them combined can like move mountains if they combine their abilities. Where am I from? I'm from the Netherlands. What you're hearing here is a Dutch accent, technically, I suppose. Although, compared to some people I've heard, I feel like my accent is not that strong. But it's really hard to judge your own accent, you know, if you're forced to listen to your own bullshit all day and night.
And fragile. It's like a fine, downy feather. And also like a polluted orb of glass.
Gilberta, are you okay?
I'm alright, Endman.
Good to hear.
I was just thinking, if we fail to value what we have, those sweet moments might slip right through our fingers.
I wonder how much she remembers. Hey, what's up with the note?
Endman,
fuck? You're from Germany? Nice.
Oh no, these rocks are coming loose. Enderman, the ether anomaly is shifting. This place is getting dangerous. We should leave quickly.
Yes, we should.
Let's go.
Rhodes Island is a pharmaceutical company that blah blah.
Over here.
Ow!
I was looking all over the place for you. The
Ow,
manager
bro.
told me you went into the place for a salvaging run. I was so worried.
Don't worry, I literally have Lady Anti-Gravity over here with me. Nothing could have gone wrong. 2 Germans in the chat, nice. I've noticed in my YouTube stats that YouTube has a tendency to recommend my stream to like Dutch and German viewers.
What? It seems you actually found the thing.
Now speaking of, I think that this NPC over here, the Serious Monitor, I'm pretty sure that he has a German accent as well.
I didn't expect anyone to salvage anything from that place. You Enfielders make me more impressed with every passing day.
From that place, you Enfielders make me more impressed with every passing day. It's like that that R, that impressed with every passing, and then that pa instead of passing, you know, the passing day. Because that's what that's the kind of German accent that I heard from my German co-workers back in the day. When we spoke English.
Looking at the bright side of things, I really hope our partnership with Endfield continues well into the future. But on the other hand, it won't be long before you simply outpace the UWST and leave us in the dust.
Yeah, this guy is 100% like an actual German voicing this character.
The safe is locked.
Oh, it should be locked according to our SOP.
God, the UWST and their fucking standard operating procedures.
In emergency situations. But I'm seeing plenty of scratch marks on the safe. So I believe it's been left behind for quite a while.
See, the UWST is unrealistic because every company I've known and every SOP was immediately thrown out of the window the moment it became slightly inconvenient for people. Like a locked safe? Nah, son. We're gonna keep that safe unlocked because we don't want to lock it and nobody's ever gonna steal anything in it. Oh god, where did the contents of the safe go? I wonder. Maybe you should have kept it locked as was stated in the SOP. Just a suggestion. So what about the password?
The passwords are definitely safe with the crew in charge of protecting the assets.
And where are the crew in charge of protecting the assets?
But I think Rope is still unconscious.
Yeah. That kind of complicates things.
By the way, chat, I want to point out that Andre is wearing Crocs. Like, literal Crocs. Hang on, that's the wrong button. Like... he's actually wearing literal Crocs. He's such a dork.
If we can't get the password, we can try cracking the safe physically. But that might damage the instruments inside. Looking at the bright side of things, UWST products are known for quality. Our safes dominate the market of Talos too, because they are utterly indestructible.
Bro, I'm not trying to buy the safe. I want to destroy it. I want to open it.
Yeah. Well, this means we should get the password to open the safe properly. All right. Andre, my man. I'll let you hold on to our safe for now.
You just met Wolfguard? Wolfguard grew on me. When I first met him, I was like, oh, here's Edgelord, the character. But he has more depth to him than that.
All right, my syndicate's friend. I'll keep it safe.
Endman, why don't we head back to the medical bay? We might work something out.
Hey, nice. Where are the missed parts? Let's see, let's check on Rob real quick. Oh yeah, Twitch ad break about to play, I apologize. By the way, I don't know how to feel about the joke that there's a literal gambler, like a literal fucking jet. What do they call this thing again? One-armed bandit, you know? Oh god, what was the English name for one of these machines? Well, the point that there's like a literal machine like these in a gacha game, the irony is not lost on me. I think it's also intended as like a joke. I'm pretty sure the actual artists and designers of this game were like, to them, the fact that it's a gacha game was probably like of second concern. Like they just wanted to make a world that's as cool as possible, you know? So anyway, how's Rob doing? I see.
I think he's trying to say something. Maybe we should get closer to hear him better.
Maisie. Maisie.
Maisie. Is he saying Maisie?
He's been unconscious for a few days, but he never stopped mumbling this word. We're thinking that Macy might be a person's name.
Maisie. It might be a pet's name as well.
We're also handing out supplies today. Most of the Syndicate's crew should be nearby. Endman, let's go try our luck and see if we can find someone who knows rope.
Any Maisies? We'll speak to it, Carly first.
Maisie? Is that Uncle Rope's good friend?
She actually knew something? Oh no, she didn't. She was just making shit up. Hi.
Maisie? No idea. I'm a little busy right now. Why don't you ask around over there?
Wow, okay. Goes back to staring at skis. You know what? These are Endfield Industry skis, so I'll allow it. He's about to give us money. Hi.
I don't remember seeing someone named Maisie. Maybe it's a pet's name, but Rope never kept pets either. He was assigned to Valley 4 last year, and we don't know him very well. The young man really keeps to himself. Oh, he seems pretty close to a girl who works outside, though. That's the only time we ever saw him running around outside. Usually, Rope locks himself inside his workshop. But she seemed to leave the valley after a while. Perhaps she's the Maisie you're looking for.
When is the next big update for this game coming out, by the way?
Oh, fate really has a way of dealing her cards.
I know that the new banners and the upcoming operators have already been announced. It's gonna be Tang Tang and Rossi. Tang Tang and Rossi, which absolutely nobody is surprised by.
I can't help you much, but you've got a pile of books and documents.
But I wonder if it's going to be accompanied by a new story chapter.
Egghead. Go through his stuff. You might find something.
I can imagine it's probably going to take them more time to make new content for this game compared to the original Arknights, because the production values are much higher. Let's see. Water.
Wrote Maisie in the appendix of this document.
Hi there, old man. Hi there, Wilbur.
Rope as a girl?
Wait, I thought that he didn't have eyes, but he was so far zoomed out that it didn't show them.
Wait. Well, since you're helping out Rope, I happen to have his comm device right here. See if you can use it.
Comm device? That's actually a very personal belonging.
Hey, I'm not some weird old man. I was part of the Syndicate's security. Everyone who enters the factory area has to deposit their comm devices at the gatehouse. Gotta protect our secrets, you know. And it's an easy job for old semi-retired boys like me.
A child of Atom says, "Hello there, child. May I interest you for a place under Atom's children?"
Rope dropped this comm device in the wilderness and someone picked it up. The young lad didn't want to take it back and told me I could keep it. I held it here since I have a feeling he might change his mind eventually.
Look, all I'm gonna say is, there's a reason why you haven't heard from Megaton in a while. You know, and also why you probably shouldn't go near it without a Geiger counter. Ugh, awkward.
Try your luck over there. That pile has plenty of lost items and comm devices that people have yet to claim.
Alrighty. Let's see if we can find any useful information.
No, that's not true. On my Fallout playthrough, I actually my original Fallout 3 playthrough, I actually disarmed the nuke instead of letting it go, instead of detonating it. Which I'm not sure if, like, obviously, if you blow up Megaton, like, you blow up a Megaton. But I'm not entirely sure how the Church of Atom feels about disarming the nuke. How do you feel about disarming the nuke? Atom's lore has reached too hard, the Lord is pleased. In a way, I suppose so, yeah. It's gamma radiation, you know, it goes right through you, all the way to your heart. And into your DNA. I had a meeting at Park 2 today. She said she'll wait for me. Okay, so Rope has a girl, yeah, girlfriend.
We actually found out quite a bit. Endman, found any leads?
Just pulled a lash. I had him in my team for a little bit until I switched to Wolfguard. Can't figure it out. We have too much info. Macy's probably the name of his patent. Yeah, I think that Macy might be the name of his patent, but then who's this girl this lady who keeps smiling at him?
Maisie definitely means something important to him. In any case, we should try opening the safe.
I agree, we have like almost a little bit too much of it. Its radiant warmth waits for your body to open for the other worlds. Not to going to blast me to another world, that's for sure. Hi Andre. What's up, Al? Andre, you're such a hoot.
Oh, yeah. I suddenly remember Rope being a well-known workaholic.
Oh, ain't that convenient?
Try using Maisie. That's the name of his patent application.
Ooh. Is it the password?
No, not working.
I was about to say, like, that would be a violation of a lot of SOPs. I wonder if Oripathy infection influences their performance? Yes, it does actually. You become better at arts if you are infected with Oripathy. Because your entire body becomes one giant casting unit, basically. It also means that if you are not careful, you can actually make your own Oripathy much worse by casting arts. So you need to be very careful with it. But yes, that's why Eyjafjalla in the original Arknights is so powerful, because she has really bad Oripathy. There's only like one exception. There's one operator in all of Arknights, the original Arknights, whose arts actually became weaker after they got infected with Oripathy. But for most of them, they actually become better. By adding his name, Rope. What, Rope Macy?
Woohoo! It worked. Naming a patent after a close friend or lover isn't unusual. The UWST is known for respecting the personal choices of every crew member.
Is that so? I'm still thinking about the diary entries. But hey, at least the safe is finally open.
Also, I want to point out that in the original Eyjafjalla, her Oripathy was so bad she was slowly starting to go both blind and deaf. I want you to keep it in mind if you ever hear Ardelia's idle voice lines, because some of Ardelia's idle voice lines are very interesting, knowing that Eyjafjalla was going blind and deaf.
Oh, there's something else besides the filter in the safe. It's a letter.
Hey, a note! Look at the back, there's a letter.
Maisie is the recipient's name. I think it has something to do with Rope. I'll deliver it to him once he comes around.
Ah, Enman and Gilberta. You're really
So it is
here.
Gilberta. Hi there, Miguel.
Rob just came out of his coma. I heard that you're with Andre, so I came rushing here to tell you the good news.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Let's head to the medical bay right now.
Alright, let's go see what's up. Oh, what did I let myself get roped into this time, chat? Hi, rope. You have a lot of explaining to do.
She was the one who left them. I thought she was caught up in something dangerous. Left Valley 4 a long time ago.
What are you talking about? I still don't understand.
Is Maisie the name of a loved one?
I'm so confused.
Maisie's not from the Valley. But she showed up one day with an incomplete machine. It's a filter device containing blighted materials.
Who is Maisie?
She called it Maisie.
Oh.
I thought it was a funny name, but I got really interested in the machine.
Okay, so he had like a crush on a lady, and the lady had a machine called Maisie.
The device was built on ideas that matched mine. That was the most important period of my life. It was the first time I met someone who agreed with my approach. We would spend all day studying together. We spent all our waking hours on the project. I didn't even ask her name. I thought those days would last forever.
Wait, seriously? All that time you never asked her name?
So, why?
Huh?
We were almost done with the filter, but she suddenly took Maisie with her and left without saying goodbye. My colleagues told me that she only cared about making the device work and getting it patented.
Yeah, I think so too.
I refuse to think she left.
Nah, bro, you got. I'm sorry, bro, but put hand on shoulder. I'm sorry, bro, but you kinda got. You kinda imagining things that weren't there.
I wrote plenty of letters and left them where we used to research and work on the project, but I never received any reply.
Interesting, because I assumed it weakened him since the operator catchers weakened by it in his biography. Oh, don't get me wrong. Oropathy is a very, very, very bad illness. Like, in this game, it kinda... There's actually... are you past the cutscene where oropathy gets brought up for the first time, Timble? Like, it gets brought up pretty early on by Perlica, by a child.
The letter. Is this what
No,
you
actually, I
talked
don't think
about?
that you're past that cutscene yet, since
found
you
it
only
in
just
the
met
safe.
Wolfguard.
This is it. I put down Maisie as the recipient's name because I don't know what her actual name is. But this means she's... But this also means that she saw my letter. So why did...
The place where we found the safe has been really torn up. We saw huge slabs of rock floating in the sky because of the ether.
I won't give up. If she did receive the letter, it would mean that... I'm just really worried about her.
So it was... All this stuff was in a safe in the middle of a devastated area. I think that Maisie... I have a bad feeling about Maisie. It may be less that she stood him up and more that she was unable to respond to him.
I'm going to find her. I've got to know...
Oh no! Remember those notes that we found? She was like... She was losing her memories. That's why she never replied to him. She was losing her sense of self. And most of my time finding randoms while exploring, but I'm progressing the story now. Also, I love reading all the biography things. Okay, so I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna happen at cutscene then, but I am gonna tell you something that you need to have played the original Arknights for, which is that there is a lot of time between Arknights and Endfield. Like it's at least 150 years and probably much more than that. But back on Arknights, back on planet Terra, oropathy is a very, very bad and serious illness. And there's no cure for it. And Rhodes Island is the absolute cutting edge of medicine to treat oropathy, but just like with cancer, oropathy is treatable but not curable. And back in that era, back in the original Arknights era, people with oropathy are ostracized. Like, they are ostracized, they are feared, people don't want to be near them. They are usually like kind of kicked out of society, of like uninfected society. And a lot of the problems on Terra originate from that fact. Like the fact that people with oropathy are so feared and so mistreated. That's a very common cause for the social unrest back in the back on Terra. So oropathy is because oropathy is basically magical rock cancer. Your body is basically slowly turning into more originium. So that's why it amplifies your arts, but it affects pretty much every other aspect of your health. And if you have oropathy, you will die from it sooner or later. You can just because it's treatable with the right medicine, you can undergo treatments to greatly extend your life and improve the quality of your life, but you do know your days are basically numbered the moment you have oropathy. But there are people, even in original Arknights, who have been living with oropathy for a very long time. So it's not you get oropathy today and you're going to be dead in a week. It's not that severe, but there's an operator called Lapland. She's like a wolf, and she has really bad oropathy. She, I think it's implied that she has at most a few more years to live if she goes untreated or something. Which has also she's become a bit of a nihilist because of that, but, you know. But I will say that in this era, because it's much further in the future, oropathy is a lot easier to treat. Still not curable, but it is a lot easier to treat as long as you get the right medicine for it. So the medicines have the treatments for oropathy have greatly improved. Thanks to Rhodes Island, probably.
Thank you for bringing the letter to me.
Endman, I just remembered something. I need to verify it.
Andre sent a new message. I got Outpost. Oh shit, water? Heck yeah, hit me up.
Wonder where Gilberto went. I guess
Did she leave? Did she just fucking bill me? Hey Al. What's up?
We got the water contamination issue all figured out. Today's a lovely day.
What a day! What a lovely day!
The reconstruction of Valley Forest makes significant progress. Endfield has proved itself to be a most indispensable friend.
We couldn't have done it without the UWST crew.
Ah, Administrator. Without the filtering device you and the lady messenger found, we would be days behind schedule. Huh. Where did Miss Gilberto go? I was hoping to thank her in person.
Well, I was kinda hoping you would know, because she just built on me.
Endman, I think I found something. It's near the...
Oh. She found something near the power plateau. Up front, look closely happy. I love these messages. Very Dark Souls. Man, I need to put Dark Souls back on the schedule. We've been stuck in fucking Lost Isolith for months at this point. Wait, what's this? Ooh. Oh shit! I didn't mean to activate it. Oh well. Uh-oh. Did you see that actually dodge his attack because Leviathan stepped backwards as part of her attack animation? Hey, we did it. So it's only partially beneficial for people with strong arts, but others are just burdened by it, since it doesn't enhance physical prowess. It really depends. Like, Oripathy is kind of different for everyone affected by it, you know? Like, in the case of Eyjafjalla, for example, Eyjafjalla's magics are fire magics. Like, she can literally become a living, walking volcano, basically. But Ardelia's magics are all based on, like, healing and nature, which is... Ardelia is completely different from Eyjafjalla, even though she is to Eyjafjalla what Leviathan is to Surtur. So I think that that Eyjafjalla's power might have come completely from her Originium infection. I forgot which operator it was that actually became weakened by their things. But yeah, the thing about it is, it really depends. It differs from person to person how Oripathy affects them. But yeah, for most people, it's just on average a decrease in quality of life, because they start, like, unless you can afford the treatment, you're basically doomed. You know, like, you're just gonna very rapidly get more and more sick, and the medicine is extremely expensive. That's actually why a lot of the operators that work for Rhodes Island because it gives them free access to treatment, to like the cutting edge Oripathy treatment that Rhodes Island has. So it's actually beneficial if you have Oripathy and it improves your arts abilities. It's actually beneficial for you to train with those arts and then try to sell them to Rhodes Island in a way, you know. That's a way to get treatment. Like, Rhodes Island is not... I would say, I guess, that Rhodes Island is not trying to take advantage of the situation. In fact, the opposite. Rhodes Island is actively working to make the world a better place. But they cannot, like, if they could, they would just... They often, like, donate medicine or give it away, but they simply are incapable of giving it to everyone who needs it. Partially because a lot of nations actually... Like, a lot of people actually depend on being able to exploit people with Oripathy, so they will literally not accept a system in which medicine is freely available to everyone. I'm pretty sure it's Catcher. In his medical exam it says it's amazing that he even managed to reach standard performance in anything, but he's only standard in all areas apparently. It's entirely possible, yeah. I'll need to, like, check it out. He looks sad.
Remember when we came here and found the safe? I noticed a few things scattered nearby. So, I decided to come back and see if I could find anything else.
And
then I found this.
Endfield Industries. But she was... Maisie worked for Endfield?
It's the final diary entry, written by the owner of the filter device.
The diary entry was from...
The diary we picked up was from the same person.
Oh.
She's the fellow researcher that Roke talked about.
So she was slowly losing her mind.
She wrote it to say her goodbyes.
Oh man.
Contact with blighted materials affected her mind. She knew early on that she was gradually losing her memories. She found the problem with the filter and became the first to be affected by it.
She left because she didn't want Rope to, like, have to suffer.
She didn't want him to be part of the mistake.
Damn.
And she chose to tackle the final issue on her own. She carried the letter, made herself part of the safe's password, and wrote all those diary entries to help her remember. She suffered helplessness and loneliness on her own. She also didn't want to forget the one she held close to her heart. Perhaps one can eventually find their story by reading letters about the past. That's how the tales go. But in the end, she chose to leave instead of seeking her past. I've never felt memory loss before, but the thought of it scares me at times.
This is kinda... Seeing this after going to Levitane's event makes me go, man, I know someone you could talk to about memory loss.
What did she feel or think about when she saw recordings of a past that seems foreign, yet actually belongs to her?
Well, again, can just ask Levitain about that.
Afraid of the feeling called oblivion. When I see memories flying past me that feel familiar yet foreign at the same time.
Oh.
I cannot help but wonder if I've actually lost something.
Can she remember Angelina, maybe? If she actually is a reconvener? Maybe she does have, like, similar to how the Endman has, like, fragments of memory from something in the past. Maybe Gilberta also remembers something about Angelina.
Whenever those memories well up within me, I feel as though I'm kept away by a dark, misty veil. Endman, can you tell me how it feels to lose your memories?
Yeah, well, it kind of sucks because everyone knows things that you don't know.
And unfamiliar.
It's like coming home and finding a walrus sitting at the kitchen table and you're the only one who seems to notice.
Is that so?
If you know what other references to chat,
Nothing to fear.
you are cool.
Because I have you with me, Gilberta. And everyone as well.
That's what Levitain taught me. Do those memories frighten you?
They never have. I like those memories. It may not be mine, but thinking about them makes me feel warm inside. Like the sun itself. So, I really do like those memories. Not only that, I'm totally in love with the memories that I made on my own. Memories I made while traveling. The secrets I saw in my solo flights across the night skies. And those special moments I shared with you, Endman. I don't care which memories they are. I don't want to lose any of them. Ever. These are real, authentic memories that I made with the people I've met.
Are you sure about that?
Thank you, Endman. I don't feel confused anymore. I'll treat these memories like precious gifts.
Yo, those boots would be
No matter
horrible
where
if
they
it
came
rained,
from,
because they would just collect
all of
water.
them are now mine to treasure. Sometimes I feel everything in this world is just so ephemeral and delicate. Like bubbles of water. All it takes is a simple slip to lose those beautiful moments. But that is also why I'll do my best to keep these important memories safe. People might not remember the faces of us messengers, but I'll do all that I can to remember every smile I see.
I'm pretty sure that in the OG, Angelina was a catastrophe messenger, so it's kind of interesting that she became like just a regular messenger in this game,
Endman,
in this world.
do you still remember this?
What? Have we met before?
Now I know who to send this letter to.
What is in the letter, though? Please. Oh. Ah, shit. Doing all this for a letter and I don't even know what it is. Thanks.
It's just a letter. Why, Endman?
I don't know. Just funny.
But it's something you treasure, right?
Aww. Ah, that's adorable though. What if we held hands as we plummeted to our deaths? Where the fuck are we? How did we end up over here? This is on the other side of Valley 4. I know this place, but it's really far away from where we just were.
To catch you. Would you still be alright?
Nope, I would have broken every bone in my body.
I knew it.
The fucking smile, a goofy smile on the Endman's face.
I'm really happy. You spent all this time talking with me.
Yeah, you're a bit long-winded, not gonna lie, but it was nice.
Thanks a lot, Endman. You swept all my troubles away.
Yeah, nearly dying will do that to you, yeah.
This is your...
So what's up with the letter?
It's yours now, Endman. Although I couldn't figure out what to write, I've decided to give the letter to you.
Hmm?
I carried this blank letter with me.
It's blank?
When I first arrived in Talos 2, I kept thinking about what it was. Why did it appear with me? What should I write on it? Who should I send it to?
Note how she said when I first arrived to Talos 2. She didn't say when I was born or whatever. No, she said when I first arrived. Are you from... How old are you, Gilberta? You are a reconvener, there's no way around it.
Important on it. And send it to someone very important as well. And yes, there are so many stories, so many troubles, and so many feelings that I want to share with you, Endman. I haven't figured out what exactly to write.
Take your time.
Can I still keep it? Of course. I was hoping you'd take it.
I can only imagine that her outfit must also work thanks to her anti-gravity arts, because there's no way that would stay on otherwise.
When that happens, I'll ask you for it and return a proper letter to you. And that will be a letter from Gilberta the Messenger herself. Oh, by the way,
Yes?
don't you forget about me, Endman.
Don't you forget about me.
But even if you did forget, I'd just show up right in front of you. Then I'd say, I'm Messenger Gilberta. This is the first time we've met. And then we'd get to know each other. Once again.
I feel like she has met the administrator before. Oh, that's it? Damn. Okay, that event didn't take as long as I was expecting it would. It's definitely a shorter event. Alright, let me take a look at Catcher's profile.
Looking for me. What? Operate still waiting for... Over.
What a beautiful...
Lash, Last Ride, Leafang, Shahi.
I believe we should be better prepared.
Let's see what you were talking about. Ah, shit.
I hate...
And I hate this interface.
Defensive cover. I shall give you my best.
Let's see. Okay, so he does have Oripathy, yeah. The damage raises for strength to his current levels despite his health advantages having reviewed numerous concerns. The medical... Yeah, so he has Oripathy, but his medical examination has been fine. Rui van Catcher? Why does he have a Dutch... Why does he have only a half Dutch last name? What the hell? Sticking Van in there. Interesting. But no, there's not. What I meant is there's an operator in the original Arknights whose arts have gotten weaker after they got Oripathy, but I forgot which one it is. I have like a friend who knows pretty much every little aspect of Arknights lore. I need to ask her if she can, like, if she remembers. Actually, let me do that right now. Let's see. She's not online right now. Ay. It's probably gonna take her a while to respond, but next time I stream this game I'll have an answer. Oh, what else is there left now? There's some more events that I haven't done yet, I think. This one I'm gonna have to finish before the event is over. This is like the hard mode combat. I guess I need to do her combat drill still. Let's see. Sanity discount, Chingbo, sign-in, spectral, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll do her combat drill. Even though I'm not gonna be able to pull her. I just don't have the pulls for it. I'm like debating if I'm gonna spend all of the pulls I have on this banner or just save them for the next banner, because I also really want Tang Tang. Even though I'm probably not gonna have room for Tang Tang anyway. 90 pulls to guarantee. I have 3 more pulls of Originium. I could make a 4th pull if I convert my Originium Prime as well. Sorry, that's 30 pulls. 40 pulls if I convert my Originium Prime. Which is nowhere near the amount of pulls I need for the guarantee. Hopefully that character's in this one too. Would love to see them. But the one that's like their abilities became weaker. Oh, Aesthesia, yeah. No, Aesthesia actually is a very cool character. Yeah, she's one of my favorites. Hang on, you're in the vertical stream, right? Yeah, okay, then I can show it to you here. I don't need to put the image on the horizontal stream. Okay, hang on, let me pull up Aesthesia. She has one of my favorite designs. She just looks very cool. She's unfortunately not a super good operator, but she has a very nice design and some really cool outfits. And her artist really loves drawing her, so she makes a lot of the official artist for Aesthesia draws a lot of fan art of Aesthesia. Hang on, let me pull up. This is a good one, yeah. She's like a bird operator. She's based on I think like actually based on the Aesthesia bird. All of the bird operators are literally just named after the bird that they're based on. Alright, here we are. Here we go. This is Aesthesia. It's like a bluebird, or a starbird? Like something like that. Are you gay? Kind of a weird question. You are correct. That is a very weird thing to ask someone as your first message in a chat, yeah. She's a really cool design. I wish that I never really... Like, I think she's like an AoE operator or something. I never really figured out a good way to use her, but she's just cool. I really like her. And then the artist also has a really nice art style. And there's like a piece of art where she drew Aesthesia in like 20 different outfits or something. Really cool in the official, because they have so many different artists that make art for the game. So every now and then one of them just goes like, you know, I really like this character that I designed and drew, so I'm just gonna draw fan art of them as well for free. She also has like a sister, Asjani, who Asjani basically looks the same as Aesthesia. Which is also very funny. Hello, I saw you play Okay, so I came to check it out. Hi there, Sora. Yeah, we're playing. We just got done with like a temporary story event. Yeah, so I'm currently. You know what? I'm just gonna do the I'm gonna do the Yvonne thing. The combat drills. They do these events with like the operators that are currently up for pool, to kind of like convince you to pull for them, which is pointless because I got pretty broken by a duplicate. So. Like you can try to convince me to pull this operator all you want. It's pointless if I don't have the resources to pull for her, or like don't feel like I'm gonna pull her anyway. Yvonne's battle skill can consume all of the target's cryo infliction and nature infliction stacks and forcibly add solidification. Although, man, it sucks because I think that her abilities would be very useful for the right team build. It's kind of a shame. I wouldn't mind pulling her so that I could try to build a cryo team around her. Oh, she has a cool skill similar to do you see her just keep going? She has a skill similar to Levitain, where it's like an install that temporarily makes her stronger. Are you looking forward to Tang Tang and Rossi? I would be if I had better luck with my pulls in this game, but I'm not gonna pull either of them anyway. So, like, that's my one gripe with this game is I really don't like the gacha system in here. I pulled Levitain and it was the last time I pulled an operator I wanted. Fortunately, Levitain is so strong that she can carry a team on her own, but... And I really want Tang Tang though, she's so funny. She's such a funny character. And one of my friends is a snow leopard, so... Oh yeah, weekly shit. How doesn't he still need to do these things? I think I did this one. No, I didn't. Might as well do it then. This event also expires in like 2 more days, so... Wow. This shit is fucked up. Ow! Shit! I also feel like I'm not using my current team to their full abilities. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard this battle theme before. Ow! Son of a bitch. Yeah, fetish. Oh. Wait, that's it? Like another VTuber that's a snow leopard? Yeah. Yeah, my friend Meepo Liz, she's a snow leopard VTuber, yeah. I'm actually gonna be doing karaoke with her on Friday. So if you return on Friday, you get to hear me and her butcher your favorite song live on stream. Bolts and shadows, rampaging shield. Wait, if I? Oh yeah. Okay.
Whatever comes next.
Sounds like fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, we're gonna be starting a lot earlier than today, though. On Friday, because both of us are located in the EU, and we don't want to like sing our neighbors out of their beds, you know. Oh. Ballista and... Yo, this is a fucking reference to the original Arknights. The two knights from... what was that event called again? You know, the Casimir's Major? I forgot their names, but you fight like two knights in that one. One with the axe and one with a giant crossbow. That's cool though. That's a really cool, funny way to do like a reference to the original. As long as the Blood Knight doesn't show up. These are a fucking awful boss, really fucking hard boss battle, by the way, because they're insanely strong in the original Arknights. I forgot their exact mechanics, but I remember them being a bitch to kill. I'm pretty sure that they also showed up for one of the contingency contracts. I think it's like if you kill one of them, then the other one goes like batshit insane or something and rages. If I'm correct. In like original Arknights, I mean. I don't know if they're gonna do something similar here. They might. My favorite character so far? That's a good question. I need to think about that for a little bit. Because it kind of, I guess, like in terms of combat, it's probably Levitain. In terms of design, it's Snowshine though. Like I really like, I love Snowshine's design. She just looks very cool, you know. Like literally because she's wearing a fucking outfit that exposes a lot of skin, even though she's supposed to be like a polar ice bear. Oh shit. I also like that she uses a big shield and a big sword. I just like, I built my entire current team around Levitain, but Snowshine is the reason why I want to build a cryo team eventually. Man, Yvonne would have fit so well into a cryo team.
Are we setting off now?
But I don't know if I can get pulled. Even though you know what, fuck it, I'll pull a bit, make a few more pulls for Yvonne later, after we're done with this. I shouldn't, because I'm gonna pull her, but I'll try. Hang on, chat, 1 second. Because the fact that she can like absorb nature and cryostacks to apply solidification directly to enemies sounds like a really useful ability. At this stage, I hate this enemy type. They're so annoying to deal with because they fucking charge all over the damn arena. Oh god, there's another one. This is getting out of hand. Now there's 2 of them. Oh, fuck you. Ow. Son of a bitch. Because at the same time, the one who's alive is gonna keep healing? Oh no. I can see that higher difficult version of this map is probably gonna be a nightmare then. Very nice, very nice. I think I'm gonna go to a teleport point. I'm going back to the Dijang real quick. It's because it's easier to do most things from there. Some people solo them with Catcher. Oh lord, I don't think I can do that. Man, I still need to do my daily stuff as well. Well, my sanity is fairly low, so I probably don't need to spend it right now. Hang on. Let me grab my rewards real quick. I at least want to get the rewards. An Umbral Monument completes. Challenge any inorganic construct stage. Agony mode. Oh god, they all want me to do this shit in agony mode as well.
Let me see.
We'll try this one first. Yeah, agony mode. I can pull off. I can get away with a lot because of how strong Levitain is, but like a game mode specifically designed for that. What? Why are you over there? Oh, that's why. Ow. I need more healing. Oh my god, this guy really enjoys fucking bouncing up in the air, huh? Oh, I got him though. He's only level 60. Alright, well that's all of them. I think we have to like challenge these stages 5 times, so 2 more times for one of the challenges. So I'll just very quickly do that, you know. It looks kind of silly, that animation like that. The potato phone cannot handle it. I would suggest installing the computer on your. If you have a computer, just I would strongly recommend installing the game on that. I haven't even attempted to install this on my mobile phone yet. I've just been playing the game on my computer. Wow. I'm gonna push over this way. Words claimed. We'll just retry. What's even the point of fighting him 5 times? If you don't get any more... Like, why is there a challenge to fight him 5 times if you don't get any extra rewards for doing it? I don't really understand that. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I just want some healing. Well, I can fix it because I don't know what my cat managed to do with it. I have a PC, but it's currently in the shop for repair. Oh. Your cat broke your PC? Damn. He was out to sabotage you, your cat. He is not taking any stagger damage for some reason. It's kind of weird. There we go. There's the stagger. Okay, that should do the trick. Look, I'm fighting a level 60 enemy with a level 80 team, so it's not exactly fair, you know. I might have gone a little bit too hard in leveling up these characters, but I'm kind of curious if this is going to be as high as it gets, or if they're going to add... Like, I know that the original Arknights eventually started adding even higher tiers that you could level people up to, but it was like, it got like really stupid. It was like the special, like the module system, which also allowed you to specialize your operators a little bit more. Okay, challenge any inorganic construct status in agony mode. So we have to fight, we have to Forsaken by the Land in agony mode 1 time. So it just says challenge, funnily enough, so I don't think you actually have to win. Which is kind of interesting. I guess we can do this one.
Let me see.
They're gonna be significantly stronger though. Like, once you go beyond a certain elite tier, the enemies become way stronger. Oroberil. Oh yeah, I can feel it. Oh my god, they're tanky. Holy shit. They're really tanky. You know what it is, Sora? Your cat was trying to save you from Endfield. He was like, no. Did you start playing? Yeah, I started playing on release day. I streamed the entire MSQ. But I have not been keeping up on my daily super well. I got kinda... I want to avoid getting burned out in the game, so I can kind of like deliberately try not to go too hard on it, you know?
Let's feast.
She's down on the ground. Okay, they're definitely gonna spawn one more very powerful enemy after this is over. I'm saving my install for that one. There we are. Yeah, there he is. Ow! Jesus! Akakuri, by the way, is a very good operator in general because she can... Her ultimate gives SP to other operators. Sorry, gives you SP, I should say, because SP is shared by a team. So she can fulfill a role in any team basically because of that. Like especially in fire teams because by default she's a fire operator. But that makes her a very good operator. Nice. Very nice. If the exact same team? Yeah, this is a very good team, yeah. Thanks to Levitate. Basically, an entire team built around Levantine. Let's see, that should be one of them. I see we have an ad break coming up on Twitch, which is actually perfect because your boy has to use the bathroom. So I'm going to quickly use the bathroom while the ad break plays. I'll be right back, chat. Hello. I'm back. Okay, so let's see. We have 5 stages left that we need to challenge on the higher difficulty. And I want me to do 3 of them for this over here. Should be doable. Man, this once again, like, this is why I don't like the whole system. Like, 150 ore barrel, this is less than half of what you need for a single pool. Like, they are very stingy with the rewards, and this is a one-time reward. I really would have hoped for them to give a bit more, you know. Your dancing got me off guard. It's one of the advantages of using a 3D model is that you can like use built-in animations like that. And like when you compare 3D to 2D, Live 2D requires so much more work than 3D. It's kind of blows my mind how hard it is to do 2D. So if you see a Live 2D VTuber, you can imagine the amount of work and effort that went into making that Live 2D model possible. Okay, we finished this one? Yeah. My brother said that these are the end game of this of Endfield, which I can kind of see. You're working on your own model? Oh, nice. What kind of model is it gonna be? What is the, like, for me it's steampunk stoat is kind of the basic summary of my model. What's your basic summary? Ow.
Melting flame.
Are you also gonna become a steampunk stoat? This thing is rough on this difficulty. Also, it's level 90, by the way. I didn't realize that yet. And I guess that my operators are technically a little bit under level. Oh, you can see that the fucking stagger lasted almost no time. Ow. Oh, this is a problem. He's shielded? Wait, what? Oh. Because of the enemies? What is this? An ultra kill boss? You know what I feel that we don't? This motherfucker's nightmare in agony mode. Yeah, I'm fighting him in agony mode right now, and yeah, he is a nightmare, yeah. Ow. I fucking hate that he gets a fucking shield. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's bad. Can I not... Wait, I cannot resurrect? Oh. Oh, that's really bad. I cannot resurrect. Ow. No, fuck. Thank God that I leveled up Akakuri as well. Or I would have been in real trouble. Yes, give me heal. kill him. Please kill him. Kill him before it's too late. Oh, he shielded again. That's bad. No! God, those AoEs are so fast. What the hell? Oh, I'm not gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this. He killed me. Ow. Hey, give me a second, please. No, the answer is no. There's no second here. Or third. I'm not gonna make it. No. Damn it! I might as well give up. Oh boy. I like it, the game gives me hints, like, bro. It was over as soon as, As soon as Levantine died, it was over. Ow, fuck. We can do it though. I don't think I even saw him go invulnerable in the normal mode. But I think I probably killed him before he was able to pull it off, or it just doesn't happen maybe. Okay, this time I've learned my lesson. Kill the ads first. Ow. And healing. Lots and lots of healing. Oh my god, Jesus. Okay, this is becoming a war of attrition now. I need to be careful. Okay. Good. The lower its health, the stronger it becomes, I feel like. Oh my god. Okay, 1-2 combo. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be huge.
None shall live.
If I can pull it off. Ah, fuck, he went invulnerable before I was able to pull it off. Let me through. Woohoo. Woohoo. What is uptime? Ow! I bloody out. Okay, this is it. Ow. Oh, it's gonna have at least one more invulnerability cycle. I am going to start running again and healing. I'm gonna have to play this very carefully. Oh god!
None shall live.
Ow. Focus on staying healed. As long as Levitain lives, we have a chance. If she dies, it's over. Ow. Ow. It's shit. Okay.
Don't go too far, Mr. Gully.
And check the delay on that. On Twitch, the delay is usually not very big, like 2 or 3 seconds or something. YouTube has a much bigger delay, sadly. Okay, here we go. Kill it, kill it, kill it! Yes! Oh, we got it. Nice. Whew. Oh, that thing did not fuck around. Holy shit. We pulled it off somehow. It's a bit more than that for some reason. My data likely goes out of sync with Twitch screens. It doesn't appear to be the case with my laptop or mobile. Yeah, that sometimes happens, where especially if the stream starts lagging, you can very quickly build up a very significant delay, yeah. Alright, well, I hope that this one was the hardest one, because, oh boy. If it wasn't... Oh, we got a fucking challenge ahead of us.
Do what you must, Professor.
Now we're gonna heal first.
I can to help.
Gonna rest first, make sure that we're fully prepared. Alright, let's try that again. Sorry, let's try the other one. Oh shit! I'm actually getting a lot of my weekly rewards from that. Hang on. And those 2s, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's you have to challenge them 3 times. You don't actually have to win 3 times to get the special rewards for this. That's kind of nice. Enemies move faster, recover from staggered more quickly. When enemies defeated, the remaining enemies come hardest interrupt. Oh yeah, this is the one where you have to like try to kill them roughly at the same time, or the other one will become much stronger. Where am I from? I'm from the Netherlands. That's that question is not too personal. I don't want to be any more specific than that though, but I'm from the Netherlands. Oh fuck. Ow. Can I assume that the other one spawns in later? Ow. He's a bitch and a half. Ow. Wanna visit the Netherlands? It's pretty cool here. Nice thing is that, when you live in the Netherlands, you can like go to cons in Amsterdam. Although, unless you actually live near Amsterdam, of course, it's not exactly gonna. But it's not true. The Netherlands we have a ton of highways here, so wherever you live in the Netherlands, Amsterdam is not too hard to go to. But also, there's also Gamescom near the Netherlands in the city of Cologne, in Germany, which is also kind of nice to go to. But I kind of I've been thinking about going next time TwitchCon is in Amsterdam. I've been thinking of going there. I don't know if if really have a reason. Maybe if I find people who want to go with me to TwitchCon. Oh, ow! What the fuck? What just happened? They were fucking ganged up on me. I've never seen something like that in this game.
Let's feast.
Okay, so these enemies, it's recommended to... Oh, that was the wrong button to press there. It's recommended to kill both of them roughly at the same time. I might actually not be strong enough for this, chat. I might have to come back for these missions later. I thought the last one was bad, but I underestimated how bad this one is. I'm out of stamina. That's also something that has never happened to me. Try to not get cornered. You got it. I wish I had a cryo team. Oh my god, Jesus. No. Just forget it. Without Levitain, this team doesn't work. Just forget about it. Yeah, like, I bet that solidification would have been very useful against them, so they finally stopped moving for a little bit, you know? The important thing is we got all of the events. The actual challenges, I think, are permanent, so shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, Umbral Monument is permanent, so we can get the actual clears later. I should probably get my daily. Yeah, I should get my daily stuff in. My daily sanity discounts real quick. Or you can try the challenge and solo it with Catcher. No, I don't have the materials to build Catcher. I've been pumping everything into this team.
Let's feast.
I guess one thing I can tell you, I do not have the resources to build Catcher right now. I need to get better at playing this game beyond just using like pure power, you know, like just trying to overpower enemies. That's my biggest issue right now, that I don't really understand how to play this game on a deeper level. least these things are no longer really a challenge. Struggle with building my team properly because the sanity runs out so quickly. Yeah, but you can at least... Oh, you mean like that? Yeah, like actually building teams, yeah. Yeah, they give you a lot more sanity in this game than they did in the original Arknights, but you also run out much faster. Like, everything costs much more sanity than anything in the OG ever did. So the only difference it really makes is that it takes longer to cap.
Whatever comes next.
I definitely don't have the resources to build new operators for the Umbral thing right now. I don't even know how to like do that one Umbral battle against the two fast-moving targets. Like even that was I entered my DPS phase chat there when in that battle a little bit ago when I had like my when I was in Surtur's install, and you saw what happened. I just couldn't hit them. They killed me because of the animation locks. And Surtur does not have very long animation locks. He's pretty fast, and still that was enough for them to kill me. I just couldn't do anything. So my team is fundamentally flawed against those enemies. So I'm really curious how Cryo would work against them. I have to ask my brother. He runs a Cryo team. Or I might have to figure out how to solo them with Catcher. I will not be opposed to building Catcher for that purpose, but it's gonna be a while before I can build him, you know. Oh my god, you moved out of the way, you bastard. Okay, fine, install. Dragon install. He keeps moving out of my freaking... Ow. Just out of my range. It's so annoying. Wait, we won? Oh. I was still in fight or flight mode. God, I love this arena though. Like, the big open arena and the rain gushing down outside. It's so cozy, you know? There's something so cozy about it, like it's raining, but you're like, you know, like you're sitting next to the rain, but you're not quite in it. Ah. Maximum chill. There are times when I wish I lived in like a warmer country so I could have like something like this, you know, where you kind of have like an open setup where you, because in the Netherlands, because it's usually cold and wet, like all buildings are built with thick walls. We don't really have, it's not really common to have architecture like this. Like people will have like open like appendixes or attachments to their houses, but they only use them during the warm months, you know. We love the music. Yeah, the music has always been really good. Even in the original had so much good music in it. Like the music I was playing during the opening of the stream, during the setup. Hang on, let me grab that. Like this is a song, I'm gonna play the song. This is a song from an event a little while ago. Oh, hang on, this is the wrong one. Here. This song was made by one of the composers for Tekken. And you can hear it, it sounds like a Tekken song. Especially this part, it's straight up out of Tekken, this. I love it. Anyway. You know this one? Yeah. It's a good song. I didn't play the event. I stopped playing the original Arknights like, I don't know, a year and a half ago or something. it took me a very long time to wean myself off of it, so I'm trying really hard not to get back into it. Because it's just, man, just too much time, you know. And now I'm playing this one, but at least with this one, I feel like I have an easier time deciding to just not log into it on certain days.
None shall live.
But fucking, just I love when you like get to chain up multiple special attacks in a row. Cause it feels like you're just got like fuck this one particular enemy, releasing the wrath of the gods on him. Audience, if any of you all played Marathon, because I've been kind of eyeing that game. I was very dismissive of it initially, but I have to admit it doesn't look bad. I've been thinking of getting into it, but I'm not sure. Go. And that's our last sanity discount for the day. Looks good, haven't played it. Yeah, it looks really good, especially now that they've apparently actually added like some PvE stuff into it, and there's apparently actual story tie-ins with the original Marathon games. Like now I'm really interested in it, because I've never played a Marathon game, but I love the Marathon lore, all of the connections and stuff, and the philosophical themes and such, you know. So I'm interested in it purely for that factor, because I've seen like a modern take on that lore and that universe. And the fact that like literally the banner on Steam had like an alien in it, like the Four or whatever they're called, that alone was like, oh, they remember the old lore. Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder, the treason, the plot. Yeah. See, I know that like probably the most well-known character from the original was Durandal, and I know it makes sense for him not to be in the game because the whole implication was that he went on to do other things. But I still hope that there's gonna be some kind of reference to him somewhere, you know, because he is one of the most interesting AI characters. Like, and I mean like AI character, not AI. I mean AI character. Out there. Like I consider him on par with like Shodan and GLaDOS. He's just his own kind of unique take on an AI and a character who is an AI in universe, you know. Let's see, Zetshu. Zetshu for Valley 4. There must be a faster way to switch between regions like this, but I haven't found it yet. What's Zetshu? And Dusk River. Oh, that's barely any improvement. You know what? I'm gonna save my Wuling sales for tomorrow. And we'll go sell our Valley 4 stuff. Let's see. Where the fuck is Zetshu? There he is. what I read and what I saw, they were kind of clever with it. Because in Marathon, as it is right now, you're kind of working your way up. Like you start with just like the regular maps, and at some point you unlock the ability to actually go to the Marathon itself. And like to go to like the lower levels of the Marathon and investigate what's going on there, so... Kind of an interesting way, like they knew what people want out of a Marathon game. Well, like, first of all, you want to attract the extraction shooter crowd, you know, so you need to make an interesting extraction shooter for them. But if you want to attract the Marathon fans, the people who are interested in Marathon for Marathon, you need to give them something as well. So I feel like they probably this is probably a clever way to do it, to say, okay, you get to go to the Marathon in the end game, so get grinding. I don't know about that approach, if it's really that good or kind of, but I get why they did it that way, and it's probably a good idea to do it that way, to set it not just set it in the universe, but actually do something with the concept, you know. Because why wouldn't you? You have a universe that you have not visited in like 20-25 years. All of these cool old games with cool old lore. Why wouldn't you do something more with that, you know? If you're gonna revisit it. And also the fact that all of Bungie's games share a lot of like common philosophical themes and like imagery and that kind of stuff, you know. Like Halo feels like a second take on like a lot of the concepts and stories in Marathon. And Halo is another case of like a game series that I've never played, but I know a lot about. One of these days I'll play all of these games. I'll play Halo, I'll play Marathon maybe. Those games are the old Marathon games are really old and scuffed. So what I would really like to see is like a proper remake of those old Marathon games. Hi EDK, welcome in. Like a proper modern take, like they did for System Shock. System Shock, iconic game, fucking fundamental for the whole genre of immersive sim. But the original System Shock is virtually unplayable to modern standards, even if you get the source port. It's just such an old game, and it predates so many modern conventions that it is almost impossible to play. But this remake took all of that and put it in a much more accessible form. I loved the System Shock remake, chat. I've tried to play the original and I just couldn't get into it. But the System Shock remake lets you experience like the founding of the immersive sim genre, and it does it in a way that like lets you do it with all the modern conveniences, you know? And it still feels like playing an older game despite it being a modern game. System Shock remake is such a great way to experience that. It was so good. Yeah, I really liked the fact that like if you Unless you play in like the lowest mission difficulty, the game does not give you any kind of indication of where to go next. You have to like read your logs, look over the map, figure things out. That game really feels like it's you versus Shodan, and Shodan is all powerful. You're inside of her body, literally. She is like waiting for you around every corner, waiting to like snap the jaws of a trap shut on you. It really feels like you're just completely outnumbered in that game. And you do become pretty strong later on, you know, when you get more abilities and such. But still, I always felt like I was was one step behind Shodan, you know. Like I was constantly trying to catch up to her. She has like, over the course of that game, she has like 4 or 5 different plans. You follow one of them and she gets angry at you for following her plan, but she already has the next one ready to go.
It is all right to count on me.
Such a good game. Strongly recommend checking out the System Shock remake, chat, if you like immersive sims. Very strongly. I really like that game. And they now actually they fixed the final boss battle now, because I'm gonna lie, the final boss in that game was a bit of a letdown, but apparently they fixed it and made it much more interesting. So like my one big criticism of that game is now gone. I need to replay that game actually. I really want to see the new boss battle, new final boss. I've been thinking of doing a new playthrough of it on like a harder difficulty on stream. But I need to think about that if I want to do that. Because it can take a while. Although the advantage if I replay it is that I don't need to like scour every corner anymore. Didn't know about the remake? Didn't know that it didn't know that they remade the final boss battle. Yeah, like that was the most common criticism of that game, and the devs took that to heart, and I'm really happy that they went. I have not experienced a new boss battle yet, but I'm really glad that they decided to go back to that and revamp it, because the original final boss battle was kinda lame. I don't know how you. I don't want to like spoil anything, but it was bad. The final boss was bad. Yeah, it was just like I still don't know how they signed off on that, on what it became. So to hear that they went back and fixed that is very exciting. Like I really hope that the version that they turned it into is like an actual good ending for the game. It was, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Can I talk about it? Okay, chat, I'm gonna talk about the final boss of System Shock for a moment. So technically spoilers. Although if you know anything about game conventions, you know you can predict what the final boss is going to be. Okay. All right. Spoiler. The final boss of System Shock Original, you go into cyberspace and you fight Shodan directly in cyberspace. That's fairly predictable. The original version of it, instead of like the normal cyberspace mechanics, you instead assume like instead of like the original fly-through cyberspace sections, the System Shock remake version of the final battle, you enter it in first person as a first-person shooter with like a virtual gun instead of what you did before that, which is kind of weird but kind of cool. But then you move at a snail's pace. All of the enemies take forever to destroy. Shodan's core just sits there and doesn't do anything and doesn't talk to you. It's so weird and so lame and so slow-paced. It was a real bummer. So apparently what they did is they changed that to make it much faster paced. Apparently you have like, I think I saw that you have like multiple virtual weapons now. It might even be like a virtual version of your entire loadout. So they made the final boss battle much more dynamic. That's all I know. I have not experienced it yet and I really want to, so I need to get back in there at some point. Oh yeah, okay, spoiler over. Oh yeah, one more thing we need to do. Go to the acquisition center. Get our credits. We see that there's absolutely jack shit for sale. I've started like regularly using the resets. Because you get so many more credits in this game than you got in the old one. Okay, let me run over this one more time. 70 discounts. Last one is tomorrow. This is a permanent event. We did this one. We did this one. We did this one. Yeah. I really want Yvonne, chat. Oh, fuck. Okay, fine. I'll pull. I play on my phone while watching your stream. Oh, Lord. That's not Yvonne. I'm not gonna get her, but I really want her. But I'm not gonna get her.
Catch her.
Catch her. Catch her. Catch her. Catch her. Where's my 5-star? Oh!
Endfield crisis.
I'll take that. Another potency for him.
Give me any more job, as long as our contracts stand.
Catch her. Catch her. Catch her. Catch her. How many more catches am I gonna get? Ugh. Man. Catch her. 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 Oh, another iffy winner. Catch her. Catch her. Catch her. Catch her. Hide scene. And let me make sure that there's nothing I can like buy, like extra pools or something. Oh my god, no, get that shit out of my face. I can spend my chartered HH permits, I guess. Whatever those are. I think that you get these when you, Oh yeah. Token 1 of the brigade and bond quota. You get bond quotas, you get these when you, as you pull and you get duplicates and shit. So I could totally buy some permits with this. I could be able to buy 9 of them. That's almost a 10 pool. Would be an extra 10 pool. Ugh, oh god. Oh, my barrel. Fine. No, not. It's not. Catcher. Catcher.
Oh, no.
Catcher. Catcher. That's a lot of 5 stars though. Catcher. 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 I want to pull for Yvonne, but I don't want to miss my chance to get Rossi, so I'm skipping Yvonne. That's very clever. Honestly, Sora. I should have done the same thing for Tang Tang. But whatever, I'm already this deep in, so whatever. This banner actually ends in 2 days. I'm never gonna get Yvonne, man. You give me your energy? Thank you. I'm gonna need it. I think I can probably buy enough pools for another 10 pool. From the arsenal, from the quota exchange. Yeah. Yeah, I can buy 10 of these. Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay, this is it. This is gonna be the last. I literally don't have the resources to do any more pulls. No, it's not it. It's a 5-star. You can hire someone to do exploration and stuff to get you pulls. I'm not gonna pay someone. I would rather fucking buy more pulls than paying someone to do exploration stuff for me. Yeah, I know there's a lot you can do to get more resources, but I'm not gonna have time. Oh, it's Alash again. We're so over, chat. I can convert my golden currency into how do I do that? Ah, shit! No, I didn't mean to do it that way, damn it. Hi Kaimor, you look tired? Yeah, that's because I'm fucking playing the gacha game. Ugh, I didn't mean to do it that way, hang on. Yeah. No. That's not it either. Learn from my mistake, chat. Do not play gacha. Do not play the gacha in this gacha game.
Catcher.
Catcher. Catcher. Catcher. Catcher. Golden catcher. Red catcher. Green catcher. Scaly catcher. Green catcher. Catcher catcher. Red catcher again. The pain of being unlucky. You know, the worst part is I actually, back in Arknights proper, I was actually really lucky with my pools. Like, I always got, like, fucking crazy good things, but it's over, not in this one. Man, it's gonna cost me so many resources to keep pulling. Hang on. I do have to I can buy another chartered HH permit. It's sad that there's nothing left here that I can get. Like no extra pools over here. I already bought all of them. They're probably not going to be available again until the next thing. Ever look in any gacha game? Man. Yeah, it happens. I'll buy another pool like this, save a little bit on my resources. Nope. Wait. No, that is a 6-star. Oh. I heard about this, yeah. Sometimes
C7 skirmisher, fluorite.
there's like a tiny chance that when you pull the lever,
No?
that it will show you the wrong amount of stars. Did it actually happen for me?
Captain!
It's 5-star catcher. Yes, it's wolf catcher. Catcher. Catcher.
Why do I have to do this? Hi, Endman.
Yo!
It's been a very long time since I last went out.
Oh my god, of course it would be at the very last moment. I hate gacha games, but hey, I got Yvonne. I got Yvonne.
Antal of Op Z7 reporting
Catcher.
for duty. I've stepped.
Sleepy catcher.
Catcher.
Catcher, catcher. Thank god I got pink catcher. And now I don't... Now I feel a little bit less bad about literally spending everything I have. I forgot to take a screenshot. Oh no, now I cannot boast against to my friends that I got her. Whatever, you shouldn't do that anyway. That's how they get ya. That's how they catch her. I mean get ya, you know. Well, with the next banner, this one will probably reset, so hopefully I'll be able to get a few pulls in at least on Tang Tang, but there's basically no way I'm getting Tang Tang or Rossi now. I just don't have enough time to build up enough pulls again. Oh yeah, now I need to actually build Yvonne.
Hey, Frosty Bitey. Oh. We're going for a walk with Endman.
Of all the operators, she is the one who most looks like a VTuber. Including having like a very complicated eye design. God, building her is going to be a nightmare though. I need to get started on my cryo team, especially now that I finally have her.
Are we setting off now?
Okay, hang on. So cryo would be Yvonne, last rights. I think Chaihi is a good candidate for cryo teams, and of course Ardelia. I think that this is like a good cryo team.
I am ready to process your command.
Like I know that both Chaihi and last rights are part of like the cryo teams that people have been making. What? Oh god, I forgot. You're not allowed to put spaces in there. I would probably, if I actually play this team, I would probably play as last right most of the time because she also has a great sword. Ah, jeez, I'm gonna have to rob Snowshine from. No, wait a second. No, not last right, right? No, it's... Oh, no, Yvonne throws a wrench in the design of this team. It's Snowshine. Hang on. It's built around Snowshine, Chaihi, Yvonne, and Ardelia? I guess Snowshine can heal people, so maybe we don't need Ardelia, but...
I'm here. If you've got equipment issues, leave them to me.
I need to look into this, chat.
Prepped and primed. Let's hit it, team.
I really need to look into this, but... I'm just happy to have a reason to use Snowshine again, because I really missed her. I actually, like, started building her and everything before I decided to drop her. You know? That's a crazy title. What title? Oh, Endfield more like End My Pain. Well, my pain got ended. I got Yvonne. It did cost me everything. Here, this is why I like Snowshine. And also because of this. If you go back in my VODs and you watch my older Endfield VODs, I actually played with her for a very long time. Like, I beat the final boss of the Valley 4 storyline with her in the team. It was only afterwards that after I pulled Levitain, and I realized that I was gonna have to build a team around Levitain, that's when I dropped Snowshine from the team, I think. I think I even kept her in for a little while, and then I eventually ended up replacing her because she didn't really work with it, but for a cryo team. Welcome back, Snowshine. Cryo about it, yeah. Gonna be a good time, yeah. Alright. Chat. This was never supposed to be a very long stream, and we already went 3 hours, which is longer than I was expecting. But I'm gonna wrap it up here, because I am getting a bit tired, and I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. So I do want to make sure that I have enough energy for that. So, chat. Hang on, let me exit out of this real quick, and then we'll say our proper goodbyes, and I'll tell you where else you can like see my bullshit.
Arknights.
Alright. Here we go. Alright, dear audience members. So, thank you guys all for watching, I really appreciate it. Twitch, I'm gonna send y'all away to someone else. Let's take a look. Let's do the homie check. Check who of the homies are alive. See, I've rated you recently. Yeah, I have rated you recently. I love this music still. I have not rated you in a while. Oh, but I don't want to get spoiled for that game. Finding a raid target is always a bit of a... It's a bit of a trouble. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna send y'all over to Greenie. She's cool. She's playing Until Dawn. Greenie, Control F Greenie, she's cool. I hang out in her stream a lot when she plays Hunt. She's a very cozy kind of streamer, so go say hi to her. Chat, your raid message, if you so choose to employ it, is of course the classic Rico raid. Also, here you go. Alright. So, y'all, as I said, I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna play... send me the link to it later, you got it. This is not actually from Tekken, this is from Arknights, but it's made by the composer for Tekken. I'll be back tomorrow, we're gonna play B3313. It's a horror mod for Super Mario 64. It's a very interesting one. It's kind of liminal horror more than anything else. I have only seen fragments of it, it looks really cool. So we're gonna play it tomorrow, because tomorrow is Mario Day. Which is my favorite artificial corporate holiday. And on Friday... Meep and I are gonna do karaoke, because I hit 500 followers on Twitch a little while ago and I really want to celebrate that. So if you want to suggest music for our karaoke sessions, I have posts on social media that you can reply to with your suggestion. I have a thread in my Discord server that you can reply to. You can DM it to me. You can send it to me by pigeon carrier post for all I care. Just let me know in some way and I'll add it to the list of songs that we might play. Okay, chat, that's it for the raid. The raid is gonna leave now. Bye-bye.